Welcome to the Windows and Computer channel, and we continue our series on online safety that I started yesterday with a video. One of the things to be careful online is where you go and what you click. There's categories of pages, I would say. There are the pages, the safe pages, which are the big pages that everybody goes to. You know, if you go to a regular website, like you read the news from the New York Times website, for example, you know, these are big corporation sites that we know are in general fine, and you know, you got no problem there. And a lot of people concentrate mostly their browsing on websites like those. So in general, that isn't a problem. But one of the biggest problems is that sometimes you want to do some Google searches, and that is always a problem. So when you actually go on Google and do searches, say that you want to check iTunes, and click enter, most of the time, like in this case, Apple comes up first and everything's fine, but you will see also some ads. Sometimes the top is going to have ads of different, it could be an ad for the correct software or the correct thing you want to see, but it could be an ad for something that is bringing you somewhere else, and that you got to be careful, because the more you do these searches, the more it gets a little weird. Typically, if you do some searches on Google, for example, if it's not on the first page, you have to reformulate that search, because most of what you'll want is in the first page. Going to websites that are more shady, you know, so a lot of people will share gaming sites, for example, sites that have little games, and most of them are fine, you know. I mean, one that I haven't gone to in a long time, but y8.com is one that I went to a lot. It's pretty much a safe place to be, and a known place where you do have, you know, a lot of games that are fine and no problem. But beware of downloading, you know, anything off of these websites. Sometimes I understand that they want you to have that, but for example here, if you go to Y8, it says download the Y8 browser to keep playing Flash games. You know, when you start going there, it's like, yeah, I'm not sure you want to, you know, dabble in things like that. It might be safe, maybe not, but the more you go to these hoops of different things that you need to install for different sites, and especially when they are from websites that you're not really sure of how safe they are, the more in danger you put yourself. You know, it could be very basic, like, you know, all they do is just track you and you know, sell information about your browsing and so on. But it could be worse. It could be even more than just tracking, unwanted ads. It could be even more of a problem. And a lot of add-ons also are problematic in security sometimes. So, you know, just be careful and don't click everything you see. Try to go to, you know, known websites when you want to have information, rather than searching and not really knowing where you're going. Even though Google search and, of course, browsers like Google Chrome have a certain amount of security to help you stay safe, there's still a possibility of, you know, falling into wrong places. Keep away from links that look too good to be true. A lot of websites, unfortunately, have on display links to things that look cool and look fantastic, but are not. You know, free movies or free games, or you know, click here and you'll have all the music you want. Yeah, that's because it doesn't exactly work like that. And the more it looks, you know, too good to be true, it probably is. And stay away from these websites. Stay away from links from these websites also, that will tend to try to lure you into different places. Online safety also means do not give any personal details. And that means if you go to a website, you click, they say they want you to register, but they start asking you real personal questions, back away. Do not give too much details about you. One of the things I've often done personally on websites that I have no idea what they are is create a fake a fake account with a fake name and a fake, birth date and stuff like that. And dedicate, because I have several emails, I dedicate a specific email to that. That is junk, and I call it my junk email address. So like that, if it's, shady, well, they didn't have really any interesting information, for sure. And that, is something to be careful, of course. Email links also to be very careful, because these are dangerous, and attachments of all sorts. Be very, very careful, because if you don't know what it is, you better not open it. There is a security pattern to keep. And even your best friend, sometimes your best friend is actually your worst enemy in security. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.